Okay, here goes nothing. I have decided to start doing a weekly or possibly bi-weekly, depending on how things go, Oculus Rift live stream. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but Oculus Rift is one of the many virtual reality headsets on the market. Came out about 2 years ago. Right now it is reasonably priced as far as virtual reality, and as far as price was when it first came out. You can now pick up an Oculus Rift with 2 touch controllers for approximately $349 at Best Buy or Amazon. Now, this is what is called your home. This is where you start out in VR. You can decorate it however you want. As you can see, I have a series of boxes for the programs that I've purchased. I also have cartridges here that actually go in my Oculus Rift game console, which is in virtual reality. And you can physically pick one up and put it in. Oh, hold on. I'm out of bounds. You pick it up and put it in your Oculus Rift. This is one way that you can enter programs on the Oculus. Put it in your virtual game machine, pick up your virtual headset, and put it on. And at the moment, I am playing a roller coaster game. That has several different tracks to it. This is a simple game. As you can see, the graphics are fairly decent. The environment is outer space. And one of the interesting things about virtual reality is the ability to look around in 360 degrees. And of course, watching this on a two-dimensional screen isn't going to give you the same effect that you would get from actually being in the headset itself. I thought I'd give you a little taste of what some of the programs are that are available for the Oculus. And that on some roller coaster simulators, I will actually lose balance trying to stand up on them. Because there's no ground per se on this one. It's not quite as disorienting. movement and a sense of scale. Perhaps I get a little disoriented because of the constant turn I've just gone through. One of the difficulties you'll find with virtual reality is some people tend to get motion sick. Motion sickness occurs because your brain thinks you're standing still, and your eyes tell you you're moving. Anytime your brain gets signals that are contradictory to one another, sometimes you'll feel it in parts of your body that you would rather not. Now, everything in this room here is interactive. You can move around. I have my little fairy house here. You can see the fairy. She's kind of shy. Doesn't like it when you get too close. And of course, I have my pet T-Rex here. I keep in control with my sword, just in case he gets out of line. Right, buddy? Yeah. And there are several different homes you can choose from as far as layout goes. There are different standard setups. There's a winter cabin. There's a space-themed one. There's a modern home type one. And there are also different areas that you can hang out in. I personally prefer this one because it's rather peaceful. I mean, literally just sit here and look at the scenery. Just something I like to do from time to time, just watching the ship's mast swaying. I don't want to watch it for too long because I tend to get a little dizzy. As you can see, there is a sense of height. And unlike in regular entertainment forms, I can look anywhere and everywhere just by moving. And yes, I am actually afraid of falling off of this ledge, even though I know in my head that it's not real. Visually, it appears to be. Everything in here I have placed myself. Chairs, carpeting, basketball, my basketball hoop. I have my upside down miniature solar system. I of course have my cat statues, my paper mache fox and bird and rabbit, various paintings you can put up. In fact, I just discovered a program that's 99 cents that allows you to use your own pictures inside of your Oculus house. This little tidbit here was created by another Oculus user, and it was put up for all Oculus users to use as decoration in their home. And you use your hand controllers to move around. You can change directions. Moving around virtual reality is fairly easy. Get a nice warm fire going here. If you're wondering what that blue wall is that you keep seeing, that is my play area boundary. That prevents me from smashing into things. And unlike in regular video entertainment or static video games, you can actually pick things up and use them in virtual reality, such as the bows, as you can see. It's also one of my little favorite devices, which is this catapult, which launches a little explosive disc. On top of all this, you have your avatar, which is what my avatar looks like, and you can change the look of it. This is how you would appear to other people in your room or in other rooms, because you can actually invite people into your homes. And as I said, you can decorate your homes different ways. Everything's controlled with your wristband here. Here are some of the items that you can put in your homes to decorate. Different paintings, ping pong paddles and balls, different plants, some of the environments, ceiling tiles, wall tiles. You've got the different room setups, space base, modern, white modern, ornate, which is what this base setting is. Different wall coverings, floor coverings. Here's some of the different surroundings. Got the future cityscape. You got the mountain area, solar system, high top of a city here. Let me see if I can get to one of my other homes that I have, so you can get a look at some of the other environments. We will visit this home here. As you can see, this is a different setup. Actually, that is the wrong environment. So I'm going to change that. You lock your home arrangement, that way you don't accidentally change what it looks like. And I can go and choose. Yes, this should be a mountain vista. There we go. That's better. Go back and lock that. Close my editor. And voila. We're now sitting at my desk, reading a good book, looking out over the mountains. I've used the same interior setting. As you can see, it's decorated a little differently. Different paintings on the walls. These are actually blocks that I've set up to kind of break up the living space. A dining set, seating area, And just to show you some of the interactivity here, I've got a ping pong paddle and ping pong ball. Oh, well, so much for that. Also got my trusty putter and golf ball here. Of course, I don't have a putting green set up, so we'll set this on the ground here and give it a good whack. As you can see, I am a terrible putter. But one of the things I've put in all of my homes is a basketball hoop, so I can grab my basketball and shoot some hoops. If you like a little exercise, you can do that. And yes, shooting virtual hoops is more difficult than shooting regular baskets because you have no weight on the ball. It's kind of all touch. Anyways, that is the basics so far. I don't know if anyone's watching this, what you think of it, but I'm going to get back to my library here, show you what is available here. These are some of the apps that I have purchased. I'm going to scroll through them, so for my next broadcast, if anybody sees the game they'd like to see, I got Gun Club VR, that is gun simulator. Elite Dangerous is a space combat flight simulation. No Man's Sky actually is not a VR game, but I have a program that allows me to play non-VR games in virtual reality. And of course, I've got golf. I've got a game where you actually play with kittens. Yes, I know, it's odd considering how many cats I own. I've got VR sports. I got a zombie shooter, boxing. I have a terrifying haunted house game. Roller coaster. I have an arcade game that even has a claw machine. Star Trek, Bridge Crew, fishing. A couple of mystery games. A toy box game that's kind of fun to just mess around with. Pop guns and firecrackers and actually hand puppets. Robo Recalls, a robot fighter game. I have a magic game where you actually have to use your hands to cast spells. Racing game. Valkyrie, which is a space fighter combat game. VR Funhouse. These are just all the different games and programs I have. If anybody sees anything on this list that you would like to see in my next video, I will be more than happy to demonstrate it for you. Or if you go on the Oculus website and see something else you like, you can go to the store by clicking a button. That brings us to the Oculus store here. Again, all inside the headset. As you can see, there are all sorts of games, apps. I go to browse all. This will give you an idea of just how much there is for virtual reality. We've got games. Action adventure games. And the great thing about virtual reality is a lot of these games are extremely cheap. Quite a few of them are free, or $4 or $5. You can see free, $5, $10, $3. So there is an unlimited number of programs, apps, experiences. They even have a realistic version of the Apollo 11 space flight, which
but why
I will
some say the
probably be purchasing.
Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain?
Virtual reproduction.
Why 35 years ago fly the Atlantic?
The Apollo 11 launch.
Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon.
T-minus 1 minute 35 seconds on the Apollo mission. The flight to land of the first men on the moon.
The Apollo 11 craft has been very well done. Recreated
1201.
as much detail as possible.
Roger, 1201 alarm. Where go? Same tide.
Controls, the Eagle, everything. The thing about virtual reality is you use
Neil, this is Houston. You copy about the contingency sample mode?
And you can use the game control if you'd like. I use an Xbox One gamepad for a lot of my flight sims, like Eve Valkyrie and Elite Dangerous. But personally, I prefer games that use the good old touch controllers, because there's nothing like having your hands and doing things as you would in the real world. As you can see, your home also contains a nifty wristwatch with the time and date. You can change the volume on your output and microphone. Reset your orientation, which is very important in VR because you'll get turned around a lot. And if you run out of space in one direction, you can reset your facing to give you the most play space available. So, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of this whole presentation. Give me any suggestions, critiques, or whatever. Tell me if there's something you'd like me to see. If you want to see this again sooner, let me know. Otherwise, I will be broadcasting again next week. Thank you all for watching, and I will